She was the matriarch of the family. She was the one everyone respected. She didn't solicit a politic for this position. No, she didn't have to be elected. No paperwork needed. God appointed her, so she didn't have to apply. She earned this title that she wore with pride. She had wisdom that you wouldn't find in a book. She had faith not easily shook. She didn't attend college, barely completed high school. But just because she didn't have letters in front or behind her name, Big Mama was no one's fool. What Big Mama could do with 3 eggs, some milk, and a loaf of bread would leave you full yet scratching your head. She had so many remedies. She should have been a physician. And if you were down, Big Mama knew just how to make you feel better. Part-time, she was a comedian, maybe even a magician. Big Mama could recite the Constitution, the National Negro Anthem, and the Girl Scout Oath. And did you know Big Mama was psychic because she could just look at you and tell if you were lying, pregnant, or both? She took care of her children, and she reared so many more. She always knew what was going on in the house and in the community. She was a classic example of all closed eyes ain't sleep, even when she snored. She was the glue that kept everything and everyone together. Almost forgot if you got out of line, Big Mama was not above pulling out the leather. But she made us feel good about ourselves and from which we come. Taught us what food meant to our culture, the tradition of marriage. Even at the family reunion, she even educated us what the beats meant in the drums. I can see Big Mama now putting on her dress, her hat, and her gloves, and she's walking to the polls to vote, singing, "Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around, turn me around, turn me around," with her hat and her coat. Big Mama's gone, and now so many of the values that she stood for, the beliefs that shaped us down to our core. You see, Big Mama get up and go to church on Sundays and Wednesdays and make sure the whole family attended. And no matter how late you out on that Saturday night, you were getting up and going to church on Sunday morning. But when Big Mama died, that all ended. Big Mama would help you with your homework and made sure you did your chores around that 2-bedroom mansion. We never saw it as a shack. And when Big Mama told you to do something that settled it, you didn't even think about talking back. I mean, because Big Mama could love and reprimand you with the exact same words. Did you hear what I said to you? Baby, did you hear what I said to you? Loud and clear, they were both heard. Big Mama's gone now, so tell me who's in charge? Because when we lost Big Mama, we lost more than just her heart. We lost her leadership, her dignity, we lost her pride. Because if Big Mama was still around, no longer would rollers, pajama bottoms, and tops be worn outside. Young men would be summoned to pull up their pants, so don't get me started on what Big Mama said about the way we now dance. Big Mama was a banker, counselor, and a gourmet chef. Well, I know she cleaned white people's houses during the day, but she was also a financial advisor. How else could she put all of her kids through college while creating generational wealth? Big Mama, Medea, Gigi, granted she's gone, but she left us everything we would need, a sense of God, family, and community. Now it's time we plant the seed of Big Mama.